This has been a test. I cannot see the reason, but maybe knowing I don't know is part of getting through. I try to do what's best, and faith has made it easy to see the best thing I can do is put my trust in you, for you know better than I.
Joseph, a miracle child, is about to be born in Canaan. Let us join his father Jacob as he awaits his son's birth. When you hear this sound, turn the page. Jacob paces in the darkness, listening for any slight sound. His family settlement is still, as his other sons wait too for the newborn's cry. Jacob wonders what could be taking so long. Judah, one of Jacob's older sons, watches his father fondly.
Look at yourself, Father. You would think this was your first child. Tell me, were you this nervous when I was born?
Well, yes and no. It was different with your mother. But with Rachel, we gave up hope. We were told she could never have children.
Just then, a baby's cry rises in the night.
Father! Father! It's a boy!
My boy.
Jacob hurries to his wife Rachel's side. As he gathers their baby in his arms, Jacob thanks God for the miracle of their new son, Joseph.
O God, who is the Father of us all, you have blessed me with a gift beyond all measure. Amid the twilight skies of my life, you've placed a treasure.
As Joseph grows, Jacob reminds him again and again that Joseph's life will always be different from his brothers' lives. Their work is with the sheep herd. Joseph's work is with his studies.
Joseph, God has a plan and a purpose for you. You're not like the rest of us. I've worked this earth all my life, just as my father and grandfather did before me, and as your brothers will after me. That won't be your future.
So, while his half-brothers play ball, Joseph studies the scrolls. While the others tend the sheep, Joseph practices his writing. And while his brothers' backs are bare to the hot sun, Joseph wears a bright new coat. With loving hands, Rachel has woven threads of many colors into a coat that shows how Joseph has been set apart. When Joseph tries to join his brothers' work or games, they want no part of him. To them, Joseph is spoiled. He is their father's favorite son.
Judah! Simeon!
Look who's here.
A miracle child.
What are you doing here?
Don't you have some scrolls to read or something?
The brothers' hurt and anger grow when Joseph tells them of his recent dream.
Oh, another dream? Why don't you share it with all of us?
Leave me alone. Come on, Joseph, tell us. We're dying to hear about it.
Joseph says he first dreamed that he and his brothers brought sheaves of wheat to a field. As Joseph watched, his brothers' wheat bowed down to him. Then Joseph dreamed that he saw 11 stars and the sun and the moon bow down to him.
Whoa, let's all bow down to Joseph. I wonder what that's supposed to mean.
The brothers do not like these dreams. Joseph seems to think he is higher and mightier than any of them. Worse yet, their own father seems to think that Joseph's dream is a sign of great things to come for his favorite son.
God may be telling us something of our future.
Then I guess all my work doesn't matter.
Watch your tongue.
Joseph's brothers become so jealous that they begin to plot against him. One day, Joseph overhears their harsh plans. His brothers slowly surround him.
Did Father tell you to check up on us?
No, maybe this was a mistake. I just want...
Report on us to Father? You're going to tell on us, Joseph?
You look at scrolls all day while we're covered in sweat. Why is that, Joseph? Is it because we don't have pretty coats like you?
I have mine. That's my coat. Step aside, brothers. I'm the new head of the family. Bow before me, you sheaves of wheat.
Oh, yes. Master Joseph, ruler of the world.
Give it back, now!
I've had enough of this stupid game.
Joseph! Who says this is a game?
They back Joseph into a deep pit and leave him there.
Leave me alone. No, stop it.
Joseph cries out for their help, but his brothers do not answer.
Somebody, please.
Just get out of here.
Maybe he can dream his way out.
Don't leave me here alone.
Alone and afraid, Joseph watches the sunlight fade into darkness as he huddles against the rough wall of the pit. A rope lowers in front of him. Joseph grabs it and climbs out, certain that his brothers will be waiting. But at the top of the pit, slave traders seize him and tie his hands.
Ow, let me go. You don't understand. I'm from the house of Jacob.
A little scrawny, isn't it?
Looks like he never worked a day in his life.
That'll change.
Again, Joseph cries out for his brothers' help.
Help me, please.
His brothers come forward, but only to accept the silver that the traders pay them.
As agreed. 20 pieces of silver.
Joseph realizes with horror that his brothers have sold him.
Judah, why did he... No. Help me. Judah, help me, please. Please!
Judah, we can't turn back now. We've gone too far.
Ow! I'm your brother! I'm your brother!
Half-brother.
The traders bring Joseph to the slave market in Egypt. He is sold to Potiphar, Pharaoh's captain of the guard.
Look at this one, a Canaanite.
How much? Now let's have a look at him. Let me see his teeth.
The captain of the guard needs a slave for his household.
I have one you might like, sir.
30 pieces. He looks healthy enough. Lord Potiphar? He'll do.
Potiphar's servant dresses Joseph as an Egyptian so that he will fit into Pharaoh's world. God is with Joseph as he takes care of his master's fields and vineyards and household. Joseph succeeds at all he does, proving again and again that he is a wise and trustworthy servant.
You've done well. What's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph. You're an educated slave. Where did you learn?
My father taught me.
He taught you well.
Potiphar's wife Zuleika also comes to notice and admire Joseph. She asks her husband to allow Joseph to work for her in the banquet hall. There, Joseph meets Asenath, Zuleika's wise and beautiful niece. Joseph becomes more than a servant in Potiphar's household. He is treated like a member of the family with all of its privileges and duties. Joseph is pleased with his new life, but he still thinks of his parents and brothers in Canaan. To keep them close at heart, Joseph paints a mural of his family. One night, as Joseph works on the mural, Zuleika comes to visit him.
Please, tell me more about Canaan.
This is the place where I was born. These are the sunflowers my mother planted. This is my
Family? You miss them, don't you?
my brothers. They betrayed me.
Joseph, we are your family now.
She speaks of Joseph's place in her family, but then asks Joseph to betray Potiphar's trust in him.
No. No, I will not betray my master.
When Joseph refuses, Zuleika pretends that he has harmed her. As Joseph runs away, Zuleika screams for Potiphar and lies about what Joseph has done.
No other slave was ever given this opportunity. I gave you my trust. What do you say for yourself?
I did nothing wrong.
And still you insult me with your denials. What am I to make of this?
It's not what it seems. I could never betray you, Master.
Such insolence! Am I to believe a slave over my own wife?
I swear I did nothing to betray you.
Silence!
Potiphar has Joseph thrown into prison. Joseph pleads with his master to believe that he is innocent, but the only ones who hear his pleas are his fellow prisoners and the rats that scurry in the darkness. Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker share Joseph's prison cell. One morning, the cupbearer tells Joseph about a strange dream he had.
Now, just listen. I was back at Pharaoh's palace in a garden of grapes that had 3 old vines. A tear fell from my eye, and the vines drank it in. They became so thick with grapes that I squeezed them into a cup and served it to Pharaoh.
Joseph listens carefully. He comforts the cupbearer with his understanding of the dream. The cupbearer will soon be released.
In 3 days, Pharaoh will bring you back to the palace, a free man.
If only it were true.
It is true. And when you're free, tell Pharaoh about my gift. Please, promise me.
The baker then tells Joseph his dream, hoping for equally good news.
All right, then. Here's one I've had every night for the last week. I'm taking 3 baskets of bread to Pharaoh, one on top of the other when the baskets fall. I go to pick up the bread, and suddenly a swarm of birds come out of nowhere and attack me. What does it mean?
Joseph must tell the baker that his dream has a grim meaning. In 3 days, he will die. 3 days later, both prisoners learn that Joseph was right. They are taken away, and Joseph is left alone in the cell.
Tell Pharaoh about me. Don't forget me! Don't forget me!
No one seems to remember that Joseph is in the prison, or that he exists at all.
Guard! Tell them I'm still here! Answer me! No one cares.
The silent darkness of the prison crushes Joseph's spirit. In anger and despair, Joseph shouts at God. Why has God given him so much, only to take it away? Joseph cannot understand.
God, why are you doing this to me? Do you hear me? Any kindness you take away. You were the one who gave me the dreams. You brought me the gift. Some gift. My dreams are lies. What have I done to deserve this?
Then Joseph notices a small tree that has somehow found enough light to grow in the prison. Joseph nurtures the tree and watches it become stronger and taller. He realizes that he too can grow if he just trusts in God. Although Joseph remains a prisoner, his faith sets his spirit free.
If this has been a test, I cannot see the reason, but maybe knowing I don't know is part of getting through. I try to do what's best, and faith has made it easy to see the best thing I can do is put my trust in you, for you know better than I. You know the way. I've let go the need to know why, for you know better than I.
One day, the door to the prison cell creaks open. As Joseph blinks in the bright light, he is summoned to the palace. Pharaoh has learned of Joseph's gift for explaining dreams.
I'm told you merely need to hear a dream, and you can explain it.
Not me, Your Excellency. The explanation comes from God.
Weary from 2 dreams that torment him, Pharaoh commands Joseph to tell him their meaning.
Every night it's the same. I'm standing by the Nile. 7 healthy cows graze peacefully on the thick grass. Seven horrible, sickly cows come from the same river. The most wretched I have ever seen in Egypt. Suddenly, they begin to devour the healthy cattle. Yet the cows remain as sickly as before. And then I wake up.
Is there more?
Yes. Another dream always follows. 7 ears of grain, full and golden, grow from a single stalk. Suddenly, 7 ears, hardened and scorched, spring up on the same stalk and swallow the 7 good ears. All that remains are shriveled grains unfit to eat, and nothing else.
In Pharaoh's dreams, Joseph sees Egypt's dark future. After a period of plenty, Egypt will suffer a time of great need.
Pharaoh's dreams are one. The healthy cows and ears of grain are 7 years of abundance. But the sickly cows and the withered grain mean 7 years of famine will follow and destroy the land. Egypt may not survive.
Pharaoh asks Joseph how he might avoid the famine that Joseph has foreseen. Joseph explains that if Pharaoh prepares now, he will save his people from starvation later.
You must find a man you can trust. During the years of plenty, have him collect 1/5 of the grain from every field and store it under guard. Then during the years of famine, give it back to the people.
Joseph's words give Pharaoh hope. He entrusts the future of his land to Joseph and tells all of Egypt that Joseph is second now only to Pharaoh.
Through this man I have seen the future of Egypt, and through his deeds we shall prosper. I am giving him power over all Egypt. Only Pharaoh will be greater. You shall call him Zaphnath Paneah. The God speaks, and he lives.
As Joseph foresaw, Egypt has 7 years of plenty. Under Joseph's direction, great storehouses are built to set aside portions of the harvests. These plentiful years are happy ones for Joseph. Asenath, who cared for him and fed him while he was in prison, works by Joseph's side. In time, they marry and have 2 children. But in the 8th year, Drought withers the land. Joseph carefully rations grain and keeps many from starving. As news of Egypt's storehouses spreads, people from faraway lands come to buy grain. One day, Joseph is shocked to see his brothers in line.
Who's next? You are not Egyptian.
No, sir. My brothers and I have traveled far from Canaan. Please, our wives and children are hungry.
I'm sorry, but you haven't contributed to our supply.
We don't ask for charity. We'll pay you with silver.
Joseph does not reveal who he is to his brothers, but he forbids his men to sell any grain to them.
Are you thieves hoping to see where we store our grain? Spies? I don't know what you are, but I don't believe your story.
Joseph tells the brothers that if they wish to buy grain, they must return with the young brother they say they have left in Canaan.
Your Excellency, everything we say is true. I swear it.
Then prove it. Produce this youngest brother.
But why?
What would that prove?
That you're not lying. If you're telling the truth, I will let you buy all the grain you want. Until then, arrest this one. We'll hold him until you produce this youngest brother. Take him.
Judah, help me! No!
Let's go!
Asenath does not understand Joseph's harsh actions. Bowed in sorrow and anger, Joseph confesses that the Canaanites are his brothers, the brothers who betrayed him.
They sold me. They sold me into slavery. They took me away from my home. I never got to say goodbye to my mother. I never got to see my father grow old.
Joseph, I didn't know. You're here now. You have a home, a wife who loves you, everything you could want.
No, not everything.
When his brothers return from Canaan, Joseph questions Benjamin, who was born to Rachel and Jacob after they lost Joseph. Joseph learns that his brothers have lied to Jacob and Rachel about his disappearance. He also sees that Benjamin is precious to Jacob, just as Joseph once was.
So, Benjamin, tell me of your mother and father.
My mother is no longer alive.
Oh. I'm sorry. And your father?
He's worried I'm here.
Why is that?
I'm a long way from home.
Oh? Doesn't he trust your brothers to protect you?
He likes me to stay close by.
Really? Why is that?
A long time ago, he lost his youngest son.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. How did that happen?
He was killed.
Killed? How?
By wolves.
Wolves?
Still, Joseph does not reveal himself to his brothers. Abruptly, he tells the brothers that they are welcome to share in a feast. While the others eat and drink, Joseph bitterly observes the brotherly love that they had never shared with him. He forms a plan to repay his brothers for what they had done to him. After the feast, Joseph orders his guards to seize his brothers. Asenath watches her husband in horror as he accuses his brothers of stealing from him.
I give you food. I take you into my home. And this is how you repay me? By stealing? One of you has stolen from me.
The brothers do not understand. One by one, the sacks of grain that Joseph had given them are opened. From Benjamin's sack, Joseph's royal goblet falls to the ground.
Benjamin, the favored one. I didn't take it! Arrest him. For what you have done, you will be punished.
Joseph orders his guards to take away the young boy. As Benjamin fearfully struggles against the guards, Joseph sees himself years before struggling against the slave traders. The brothers beg Joseph to take one of them in Benjamin's place.
Stop! Take me instead. I beg you.
No, take me.
Take me.
No,
Take me.
no,
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 take me. Take any of us, Your Grace. But please, let the boy go.
Joseph pretends not to understand their concern. The brothers look to one another in shame. Finally, Judah confesses that their jealousy led them to destroy another brother's life many years ago.
You would sacrifice yourselves for a half-brother who's spoiled by your father?
Yes.
Why? Why should you care if I take him, beat him, make him a slave?
Because I will not make my father suffer again.
Again? What do you mean, again?
Our brother was not killed by wolves. We were blinded by jealousy and sold him into slavery. We can't go back without the boy. My father could not bear it a second time, and neither could we. If anyone is to be punished, it should be us.
Now it is Joseph's turn to feel shame. His desire for revenge drains away. The brothers gasp as Joseph takes off his Egyptian headdress and reveals himself. Judah asks Joseph to forgive them. Joseph tells his brothers that he already has. Now it is his turn to ask their forgiveness.
I will not harm any of you. I am your brother, Joseph.
How can it be?
Joseph. I can't believe you get here. Joseph.
I have so much to tell you. So many questions to ask.
Joseph. Can you ever forgive us?
I already have. Can you forgive me for thinking I was some miracle from God?
But you are a miracle. God sent you to save our family and all of Egypt, and you did.
Joseph invites his brothers and their families to come and live with him in Egypt. His brothers return to Canaan to tell their families and Jacob the good news. Eagerly, Joseph waits with Asenath and their children for their return. When Joseph sees their caravan arrive from Canaan, he runs to his elderly father.
Father! Father! Father!
Joseph, my boy, my boy. Your mother prayed this day would come, that we'd all be together again as a family. It's a miracle.
Yes, Father. It is a miracle.
As he holds Jacob close, Joseph sees God's plan for love and forgiveness unfold. It has saved the lives of many Egyptians, and it has saved Joseph's family. And so, the story of Joseph is told from generation to generation, until even a future prince of Egypt learns how faith can save a nation.